Hello everybody, my name is Turbo Concept and welcome back to Comic Studio. As we're here, we're going to be checking out for the Interminable Rooms, or something that I just say, Interminable Rooms. As we possibly that we're going to be trying to do anything that before we're going to be start to build to do so. As first thing, that isn't going to be just like it's not for kids. You're gonna be at the age at 18 to access of this comic studio around here. And the first thing was the characters, which is not even for something like even nice as well. They look like monsters, or even scarier. And then absolutely for one thing, it's not gonna be going for scary enough. Unlike Nextbots from Gary's Mod. Already Gary's Mod memes like the PNG meme guys has anywhere to do so. As our first thing, this isn't going to get a little bit as well as we're just absolutely trying to spawn them out. So we're not going to be talking about the faces. Starting with the letter A, or should we be able to say, unfortunately, that does not able to show about of those things. Because of these monsters were actually everywhere. But it's even more scary than Nextbots. Oh my gosh, this is not pretty even good to do so. Because this is how it's more scary that looks like. It's even spoiled comics, or even a lot of spoiled monsters that even got for their faces. And the rebuilt version was good to be for things like even extremely beast monsters. The next one is gonna be even for the props, for some sort of Roblox tools, and we got even itself toilets, like even for these ones. And the effects from their cells was even scary to do this. And the backgrounds from their one time as well. So we have the UK Underground. So the first thing you need to do is we're gonna be added for more images as we're gonna be getting started. Like even for this one. So all the way for some sort of rooms, it can't even to do this that I just never able to be seeing around of this night. So this is actually for some sort of dark rooms or something that we just never meant to be like inside here. Unless it might be itself for a little bit of amount of danger things like even itself here. Unlike the next bots as well. And the next thing was the dark room. It seems like, oh my gosh, there must be scary monsters everywhere. Including this one. And hopefully that does completely added to do this. There we go. And the next one could be the darkest room. But contains some spoiled monsters, by the way. And this one, the dark portal. And there's something like an evil faces going on. Not memes as well. Or even some sort of an uncanny monsters as well. And the next one could be the rebuilt. Isn't this one thing? I just never going to get a lot of it as one. So I better find something like it is. So this is not going to do. But unfortunately, we can't make a storyboard like there somewhere. So it's not being over here for so many more reasons that we come off to do it. But I'm not going to do with anything, especially we come. And I never try to do like anything itself. But what is up next? The amount of those monsters. Or even thing is not going to get a little bit even for something like it's some sort of thing. So let's add a characters or something. First off, we got a tall noob, and there must be a Roblox zombie right over here. Because the next thing we need to do is we gotta be trying to find something else. Unlike big monsters, like anything that before, that you never be able to be saw like those beasts. And it's everywhere. And it's not going to do like anything that is not a good choice. But before this is not going to get a little bit to do this, we actually absolutely one thing to do is we find some sort of a beast. Unlike therefore, these look like even extreme monster. Even I just first to put this monster on a one purpose one thing as well. So I just completely put it the first time and put it right over here. Because it seems like this is a beast who's going to get massacre you. Like anything that before it's going to be trying to come to strike you. Or even it's not going to be come to do what it is. Or it's going to be coming around outside the door. Unless there's a monster coming at you. Because that is not going to do like it's anything that you built. And the first thing that you never saw about of these monsters that could scare you. And the next thing, let's go for the studio crossovers. Which is, I'm not very sure. This is not going to be very thing it is. And let's going to add for a battle for Dream Island like these things. Not for real humans. But I'm probably sure that could be the pizza guy. For one, something is gonna be only for one reason. I put this one enemy over here. And this is not gonna be meant to be as well. Or sugary like these. And what about Gustavo? And where is Gustavo like anything as well? So, what about the pizza Gustavo as well? So, what about this is not going to get as little bit as one? So, the one thing it is, we got Gustavo. And he's right over here. And we're gonna be doing it next as we find to do this. Unfortunately, it will be taking for too much time. But this is absolutely for the one more video to go, and that's it. This is not going to be meant to be. This is actually time of more times scarier than everyone. Unlike the cookies around itself for just a little bit as well. So the title was named Interminable or Interminable Rooms. It was actually even more scary than ever. Just like this is nothing that is going to do this, that it's actually scary from. And this owl. And what about this actually one cursed owl? So it could be right over here. And then this is not going to be actually as well. So it should be over here as well. The owl maybe I'm going to put right on top of the zombie or a pizza head. So this is not actually some sort of a pizza man. I put it on top of him, but I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be added for some sort of an automobile as well. Anyways, I'll be back in a while. And I might suppose to edit for some sort of animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's go for studio crossovers. And nothing is versus imposter. Or like anything as well. So let's just put it around from Five Nights at Freddy's. And let's just try to, here we go. And we're going to be trying to choose an animatronics. In the past few videos, we got absolutely forgotten to do this, like I say. Back in the first video, to all studios helpers, this is the entertainment purpose only, and it's not meant to harass anyone as well. Because since that I just first upload for this video for the day, and the next day that I just completely edit for like anything as well, then I'm quite sure that doesn't appear to be here like anyways. And the third video that I just completely making up those things like other random things as well. As you can see here, Cozy Cafe Cookie or a Cozy Cafe Comic Studio is owned by Cozy Cafe Comics. Thank you for the Cookie Run Kingdom Wiki fandom and Dev Sisters for the Soul Stones, and most sprites are drawn by me. Or drawn by her, like sometimes, but it was a girl like anything as well. So, back in this comic studio that we just eventually made something like we got already animatronics, including Cookie Run characters from the meanwhile. Because as you can see from around here, that some sort of like these containing spoilers a lot. And as you can see here, Interminable or like these things, I'm not sure, that we just probably say for some sort of Interminable Rooms is owned by Zardin RB or Zvardin RB as well, such as Red Bull Racing Team as well. Images for the entities from the Interminable or Interminable Rooms for Wiki Fandom. There must be some sort of a website over here, or some sort of that you can able to go to across to search the web. And from Zvardin, unlike Red Bull itself, or just as ones as well. So I'm not sure that we're gonna be almost done for today's video, because this is not absolutely my true as absolutely gonna be going to do this, as I'm not very sure this is not going to be meant to be happening for just one, as we're changing to Impact, and she says get out of my way. So this is not going to get a little bit as well. So the first thing is actually that she says, and let's just gonna be getting all the way for just to do this, to stay away from those big monsters. As anyways, she is running away from anything, just possibly that she says, and that the time that isn't going to get for a little bit, that's really possible. And she's running away from that monster. Dark chocolate cookie got feared like monsters like these, including some sort of an animatronic. We got 2 withered animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, 1 monstrosity animatronic from The Joy of Creation, and 1 living extreme monster from Security Breach. As we're outside of this thing from the Parkway dresses as well, we got itself for the 2006 Chevrolet Impala, and we got a tall noob. As anyways, not anything as well that it just completely add with this, some sort of, or a pretty stupid little creature, or like these things, or some sort of a creature isn't going to be roaming around for just having fun, that I just got this creature or an animatronic, or nothing that I just never completely saw from, because this is an animatronic from the sister's location. And probably that should be it for about to the end of this video. So that could be for wrapping up for today's video. But I guess this is not going to be meant to do so as well. And I'll be seeing in the next 2 days to upload 2 more videos. And that won't be it, as even possible that we're going to be sure to continue the career as well. So I'm finally seeing this has been completed, and I'll be seeing you mini lads all later. But don't forget, that was actually going to be linked in the description below from about of this comic studio, including the main website as well. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to be seeing you mini lads all later, that I'll be signing off just for sure, and I'll be seeing you in 2 days next.